Just talking with yourselves for a second.
No.
Hello, and welcome to a garage somewhere in the United Kingdom. My name's Johnny Gilbert, and to my left is my very good friend Matt Charlton, formerly known as the One-Eyed Beast. And then to his left is my very good friend as well, Mr. Tom Evans.
Hiya.
Say hi, Matt.
Hello.
For help. So we're going to try and meet regularly for a series of discussions much like this. So what we've got really is me and Tom have got a series of questions, and Matt has no such thing.
My memory is very spontaneous.
Is it?
So I'll remember something and then I'll throw it in, or I might not. I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. We'll roll with it. So right, I'll start. My first question is, what are you doing now? You can't see what Matt's just trying to. Again, it's a visual medium. We're not helping the
It's
listener.
fine, we've got a camera there.
No, yeah. Wave to the camera. Say that if you pay us £1, you can now see the camera footage. If
For an extra $2.99, you can subscribe.
And Matt's not wearing any clothes, so if you want an incentive, there is one. But yeah, my first question is to get us rolling. Is what are you drinking?
I am drinking Carlsberg.
Carlsberg.
Best a man can get. I think no,
I
that's
think
the
you're
wrong
confusing.
advert.
I think you're confusing adverts.
What's
there,
Carlsberg?
Is it like Carlsberg don't know? Is it Carlsberg don't do insert thing? But if they did, or is that Carling?
I think that's Carl. I don't know. I'm drinking
There's one of
Carlsberg.
them. I think Carling's the one where it's good, but it's not quite.
Yeah,
Carling.
it's like
That's
where he does that thing when he nearly
it's like
slips. in.
you're a male stereotype, but you're not quite a male stereotype.
mm.
Is that?
And yeah, I think you're right with Carlsberg. That's the. We don't do this, but if we did, it would be that.
Yeah.
That's a really cool voice.
If not, it should change to that.
You should talk like that all the time. Hang on, let's set the scene of a Carlsberg advert.
Okay, right. So
I've just walked into a bar,
Okay.
completely covered in, let's say, dog poo. I've fallen over.
Yeah, cool. Right, yeah.
All right, I'm like, pint of Carlsberg, please, Mary.
Do I be Mary?
Yeah, you can be Mary.
All right, Jim. I'll just pour you a pint of Carlsberg.
That's a
Cheers,
terrible
Mary.
Mary.
Right, and then you pass me the Carlsberg.
Pass
There's
him
a
the
big
Carlsberg.
wind
Big
and
wind.
lights and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
I'm clean and I've got new
I'm
hair
feeling
and I'm
it.
better looking and I'm
Yeah,
thinner,
I'm
and then you
feeling it.
say,
Carlsberg.
that'll work. That's lit.
Carlsberg, guys.
That will sell.
I'd
It
honestly,
cleans
mate,
dog shit.
I want a Carlsberg now. I mean, Jesus. What are you drinking, Matt?
I'm drinking Strongbow original cider, but yeah, it's all right.
Is it?
No,
No.
I think we should fire him. Maybe get somebody else. Sorry, mate. It's not working out after five
rubbish.
minutes, if that.
I've said before, and I'll say it again. I want to share Matt Charlton with the world. I feel like a bit like Carl Pilkington, but like better.
Do we have to mention that Carl Pilkington is copyright of Ricky Gervais?
Is he really copyrighted?
I don't know.
That surprised me. Yeah.
Just to cover.
Do you reckon he's going to burst in and go, "Oi, you!
Yeah.
You've stolen my format, and you've stolen my gimmick of
but not this, Matt.
no."
Not this.
All we
Matt.
need now is I'll take this video we're recording, convert it into Flintstone style cartoons, and we'll be all right.
I'm
Get the
gonna
sweets
have
out.
some. Well, I don't know what they are now. Just put a sticker on the front of it.
I'm pretty sure. I don't. You like those people at cinemas that just rustling packets? Like,
How can you not know what that is? Did you
I know what it is.
look at it and go, I don't know what those are, but I will buy them.
I can't get the sticker off now, but we're nothing but fun every day. I don't believe that.
Every day's fun anyway.
every day's a fun day.
So, Johnny, what are you drinking?
Oh, I'm drinking, Thomas. I'm drinking some San Miguel, which it's quite. As lagers go, it's quite nice. I do have a story about San Miguel. Actually, it's a bit dull story, but I'll tell you anyway. I went to Benidorm with my family many moons ago.
Many moons ago.
Gather around the campfire.
Yeah.
Many moons ago, I went to Benidorm and went to this bar. It was out of season, so it was a bit quiet. And then we went into this bar, and my mum and my brother got the coke. And then me and Dad went. And it's the first time I remember, because the first time I really had like a drink with my dad.
Yeah.
And it was €1 a pint. Like, you could have a pint
Wow.
for €1. It was insane. And it's the first time I think I've probably seen my dad like on the edge of tipsy. We just started talking about politics, as is our fashion.
As usual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
We should have a disclaimer on there. Johnny will talk about politics.
But I will not.
Yeah, these two here to restrain me. We can talk about anything, like luminous yellow jackets, and I'll talk about the oppression of the working class.
We should have, as soon as you start talking about politics, some kind of ding, 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 and then Matt pops up in the corner of the screen.
Fuck
and
off!
goes... and then fast forward to whatever time it is that you stop talking.
About that, like a day later. I think we should next time do this.
We're like the little birds on Big Brother, you know.
And then put it fast
Johnny.
forward. Oh.
I think we should definitely invest in some kind of like squeaker or alarm, like the Johnny Politics alarm. Yeah.
There you go.
That's my
Sorted.
signal to like we're getting too deep and meaningful now.
Yeah.
I have to stop talking about politics.
I don't like this anymore. Do something else.
Talking of drinking on holiday and
Yeah,
cheap
yeah.
drinks, I went to Tenerife. It was all inclusive, so the
Never
beer
been all inclusive.
was terrible, absolutely awful. Free but terrible. So I thought, right, you know what? The whiskey is also terrible, but it just hits that spot. So I thought, right, I'm going to have the whiskies now. If you imagine a child's cup, plastic cup, take that. Fill it three
Take
quarters.
that, were they there?
Take that. Yeah, they were there too.
Was that before or after Gary Orange left?
This was before.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. So 3/4 whiskey and 1/4 Coke, right? One night, I went, you know what? I can't be bothered walking up to the bar, queuing for 20 minutes to get a drink, and it was 2 drinks per person.
Mm-hmm.
So every time somebody else in the family went up to get a drink, I'd get 2. I got to the point where I was extremely drunk and thought I should go to bed. Then somebody persuaded me to go down to a disco. I had another drink, and then
You didn't pull like a 50-year-old, did you?
No. Although I did dance with a Korean man.
Did you?
I danced with a Korean man. And then I went upstairs, got into my hotel room, and threw up for the whole night.
And woke up next. Oh, that's I was going to say woke up next to a 10-year-old, but
The
that's
Korean
like
man.
that's, wake up next
That's
to a
pushing it a
10-year-old.
bit.
That we've gone to pedo jokes already.
We're going to have to put not safe for work at the front of this. And now I only drink beer. Otherwise, I dance with Korean people.
The Korean people like appear.
Korean people are beer,
Well,
yeah. Like, no
like
joke. The other
ninjas.
night, I sat down, I had a beer, and then I thought, you know what, I'm going to go on something strong. I had a whiskey, and then Psy appeared out of nowhere. He was like, "Whoop, Gangnam Style," and I started dancing with him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that
Definitely.
happens every time.
Well, I've got a story actually I want to share.
Go on.
So many years ago, this story involves my good friend Matt Charlton.
Ah, right, okay.
Many moons ago,
Many moons ago.
I went to see a film. We're all in the cinema. We're all sat there. The film sort of started.
I think I already know what this is.
Yeah, you know it. You know it.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
So we all sat in the line, and my good friend Matt Charlton was late. So we sat. It might have been the View or the Odeon or whatever. It was some cinema.
Oh, the
So-
cinema.
It was the
Are
view in
available.
Cleveland. That's what it was.
He knows what I'm on about here.
Right, but do you know, you go to the cinema a lot. You
Yeah.
go to the audience and things like that.
Yeah,
okay?
other cinemas are available.
Well, yeah. You go to somewhere like the Odeon. You know, it's quite a big cinema.
Big cinema, yeah.
And yeah, basically we'd gone with a bunch of friends to go and see a film.
It was a terrible film.
Yeah, and basically I walked in late and I was trying to get to where all these people
Can
were.
I tell it? Please, can I
you
tell
tell
it?
it.
It's amazing.
I can tell by your voice how good this is.
we're all
gonna be.
sat, so like, so you've got an aisle there,
Yeah.
right? I realise that people can't see. I'm sort of saying you've got an aisle here and gesturing.
We'll edit the video in
Wait a
the
minute,
corner.
there's a little bit of a wait.
Yeah.
There's an aisle, right? And there's seats and there's wall.
Right.
There's only one aisle. So we're all sort of sat like towards the wall end. Right?
Okay.
So Matt walks in,
Yeah.
late. I see him by his BlackBerry.
Yeah.
And I go, "Gooey, Matt!" Whatever I do. And he sees me, oh, then. And then he walks along the front.
In my head, I'm thinking, I'm trying to work out how to get.
Yeah, I'm the best. I don't blame you. I see what you're trying to
I'm
do.
like, right. If I just climb over the seats, that's going to be
Yeah.
a bit of a
Yeah.
bad
So what he
move.
does is he walks up the aisle a bit and then takes a left a few seats early, and I think, what is he doing? But I decided to roll with it because Matt is pretty tall, so Matt could probably vault seats, right? So he's walking and he's sort of looking at us and trying to suss out where he is, and he just keeps walking with me. He's not really looking where he's going, and just do a right, you're a fadum, followed by some similar noise what you just made, and me is going. And what he'd done is he thought that there'd be two aisles, right? Which isn't an unfair assumption. So what he'd done, he just walked straight into the black wall. Oh God!
I couldn't see. It was honestly, it was pitch black. It was pitch black in the cinema, and the film was at a bit where it was like a really sort of like dark bit in like at night or whatever. So I couldn't. There was no ambient light. Yeah, it was pretty dark in the cinema, and I was like, oh well, there's loads of people on the aisle. There's a seat over there at the end. I'll go up the other side and come up, and I just felt like carpet on my face. Yeah, they were carpet. They're like furry walls,
like furry stuff.
Like that.
It was crazy. But that was my story. But it leads on to the question: is have we seen anything good at the cinema recently? Well, I've seen recently, Godzilla, new Godzilla film.
I haven't seen that.
It's quite good, actually.
Is there somebody that looks up, points in the sky and goes, "It's Godzilla"?
No, but there is an Asian man who goes, "Let them fight." And it's like, yeah, let them fight. And then Godzilla karate chops a moth thing. It's brilliant.
What?
Well, that's ruined that for me, cheers.
Oh no, that's pretty that's the moth thing is revealed very early on.
Oh right, okay, fair enough.
And also, so is Walter White.
Does he try and sell Godzilla?
Yeah. What about some myth? I am the one who knocks. Double taps him. And I also seen, which I recommend thoroughly, is Guardians of the Galaxy.
I haven't seen that.
Film.
I kind of saw little bits of it,
It's a soundtrack.
Trailer.
Man. Soundtrack, man. Still gonna feel it. I had it in my head for weeks, and it's really good. And I'd say I enjoyed it as much, if not more, as the Avengers. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, a few people said it's better than the Avengers.
Rabbit or what? They're talking.
Is it a raccoon? Yeah.
Rabbit.
It just looks a bit weird.
Wrong film. Alice in Wonderland.
I'm late.
Shit.
Pulls out a bazooka.
Right, this raccoons kind of takes me on to something I want to talk about. And actually, I came up with this idea a while ago, but something's just solidified the fact in the past couple of days. Cats.
Cats.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not really like raccoons, I suppose, but
They're animals.
4
legs. Tails,
ears,
black
noses.
Mammals.
I've noticed. I'm not a cat person. I'm a dog person.
Really?
I've had a cat for about 2 years now, and he's all right.
It's one of the things, isn't it, where you see on 9gag or whatever. We're getting quite nerdy quite quickly. You see I didn't want a cat. My girlfriend wanted a cat.
Yeah.
We compromised.
We got a cat. Yeah. That's pretty much it. We both wanted a dog. We couldn't afford a dog. Didn't really have the time to look after a dog, so we got a cat. He's, like I said, he's all right. He's not the nicest of cats, but I've noticed he sleeps all the time.
That's
right?
cool.
Sleeps, meows for food, eats food, goes out, has a cheeky poo somewhere, comes back, and sleeps.
A bit like Matt, then.
It is exactly like that. Now, the other day, I got an order from a very well-known online retailer.
Really?
Say.
Yeah. Of the geographical river variety.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
If you think jungle.
You think jungle?
Yeah. So
You've lost me completely.
It was a guitar cable.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
You think guitar cable, fairly big guitar cable, and a pedal, right? Not that big. They put it in a massive box. Put it on the floor to just go and sort my shit out, and then I was going to throw it away. Came back, the cat was asleep on it. The cat has been asleep in that box for the past 2.5 days.
That is amazing.
He gets up, he goes and gets his food, and before you can take the box off him, he's back in it.
I demand a picture of this.
I've got a picture.
Well, don't show me now.
Okay.
It's a bit pointless.
But no.
I think that should now be the thumbnail for this podcast. I think it should now be called "My Cat Sleeps in a Cardboard Box."
It does. And, like, I'm thinking of taking a picture, sending it to Amazon on Twitter. Oh, not Amazon. Oh, yeah, Amazon, all right. All the retailers are available.
Someone's at the door. Please don't kill me.
I'm choking on strawberry.
Are we getting swatted? Do you think?
Hitman.
Yeah.
We're going to be sat at home listening to this now, going, what's going on?
No, we're completely lost.
Yeah.
So anyway, see, cats and cardboard boxes are quite interesting. They fascinate me because, like, a cat sees a cardboard box and they're like, I want to get in that. Like, I want to get down in the box, and they jump into the box. And, like, this box is amazing. But like, if you give a box to a dog, like, they're scared of it. They hate it. They look at it and like,
Shred it.
Yeah, because they want to kill the box. They fear the box.
I saw a random video on the internet, and it was a cat jumped into a box.
Oh yeah, I've seen
sort
it.
of like thing like that, and then another one shuts the lid and sits on the box.
I've not seen that. That's amazing.
No, I've seen that.
And you can see the cat inside the box, like you can see like indents as he's trying to get his way out of it.
But I'm thinking of sending him back to Amazon. Just being like, can I have a
Just
refund?
poaching him back.
Yeah, I mean, like, this isn't what I ordered. I ordered a guitar cable and a pedal, and you sent me a cat.
What the hell?
I can't afford to feed this shit.
With a base delivery company.
Yeah.
I think I am a cat person and have been for some time. I really was quite anti-dog until a few years ago, really, where I was converted to the joys of dog.
Dog or dog?
Dog.
Oh,
But I've always been a cat person. There's find them polite, especially when they're really bad at being cats. Like there's no fun in like a cat that's always like smooth. I like cats that like fall off fences and junk. Like they make me so happy.
And the thing is, dogs will come up to you and they will give you as much love as you want.
Yeah, definitely.
You try and hug a cat, they're like, get off me, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just walk off as if nothing's happened.
I always imagine, so like a dog is like, oh my god, play with me. Oh my god, you're home. I didn't keep coming back, you're home. This is amazing. And cats, to me, always sound like Stewie from Family Guy. Unhand me, foul woman. You're trying to carry them off.
When you come in, they just look at you and go, all right.
And it's when you get a cat and a dog together, and a cat looks at a dog like, what are you doing? Like, you disgust me.
Yeah.
You're pining at them. Like
You
a
can see,
dog,
like,
you might say.
The difference in like IQ.
yeah, no, I get that. It's like, actually, I've got a dog as well, as you both know. Dog's got a massive bed because he's a big dog. Cat sleeps on the end of it.
Yeah.
Dog will sleep on the other end of it.
This is the thing, like it's bullshit, isn't it? This whole thing that it's dogs chasing cats. It's not. Cats, like in all the houses I've been in where there's a cat and a dog, the cat runs that house.
Oh yeah.
Like if cat sat on mat.
Cat sat on mat.
Cat sat on
as
mat.
in that mat or a mat.
Just a mat.
Just a mat.
But that mat as well. If a cat
Just a mat. Any mat.
was sat on this mat right in front of me,
Yeah.
a dog would not approach the aforementioned mat.
Dogs don't tend to approach mat anyway.
No.
But I see where you go.
The cats, because like cats are so quick. They're like, bam!
Yeah.
Hit on the nose. They're crazy. So before we did this, we did a bit of research. Not that we've robbed any formats, Ricky Gervais, or stolen anything from Richard Herring or anything.
Richard
Herring. Links provided below.
For copyright reasons.
Well, something I've noticed, because it's something you touched on before we started this recording, is I've recently got a car. But before I had a car, I was listening to podcasts for research purposes on the way to work, to and from work, on buses. And I've discovered a very rare condition called PTPS, which is a public transport podcast syndrome.
Okay.
So the problem with public transport podcast syndrome is you are sat on a bus, and I know a lot of my friends have experienced it because they've Facebooked it and Twittered it and whatever they do, shouted it, just out their windows at me as I pass. PTPS! So the syndrome affects, at least 9 out of 10 podcast listeners. And the thing is, you're sat on the bus or a train, and you're listening to Mr. Herring or Mr. Gervais and co. And because they've said something geniusly funny, you start laughing to yourself. You start sniggering. And of course, someone sat next to you, and you're trying to contain tears. Like, it's just, and I think it must think I'm right weird. Like, just sat there going, you must think like, hey, I'm just saying this, if I was that other person looking at me, I'd be a bit creeped out. Just a man sat next to me on a train, just chuckling to himself.
But it's, you know. It could be
details, please.
If you see someone sat on the bus laughing and they're looking at the phone and they've got headphones in,
well, when looking at the phone, because like the phone's
you
in your
put the phone
pocket.
in your pocket.
Yeah,
Occasionally, you can't see headphones, especially with Johnny's hair. You wouldn't be able to see.
I have long hair.
And with your coat as well.
Yeah. And it's
so
black
it's
headphones.
just you kind of just like...
Just imagine, like, just the boy just sat there facing forward going... And then the worst bit is when they've said something really funny and you just want to laugh hysterically, but you can't. So you just go like... And you get tears in your eyes and you... I've had to pause it before. So what I'm saying is, have you experienced PTPS?
I don't know. Now you think about it, I just thought they were all crazy. It's a possibility. But if I saw somebody like that on the bus, like actually crying and stuff,
Especially in Blackpool.
Yeah, I'd probably offer to take them to Nando's, buy them dinner, and then find them a hostel to stay in. Yeah.
Oh, I must confess, actually, this is a good topic. I've never been to Nando's.
You've never been to Nando's?
I'm going to Nando's this weekend.
Is that an invite?
I went to Nando's last weekend. And the weekend before. My plans to go the weekend after. Actually, that takes me on to something.
Okay, yeah.
Right? Remember, it was about a week or so ago, the Nando's wrap.
The Nando's
Do you
wrap.
remember me urging you the Nando's wrap?
I would like you to share the Nando's wrap.
Right, okay, so on
with
Twitter,
the good people at home.
on Twitter, which I'm not going to be able to get on because I haven't got my internet
mode.
turned on because I'm on aeroplane mode.
Mm-hmm. We're flying right now.
Yeah.
We're in the sky.
We're in the sky.
We're in the TARDIS.
So I don't think I have the Nando's wrap. Hang on.
But again, if you can't find it,
we'll put it on. Yeah, that's
link
fine.
in the description.
So anyway, Nando's tweeted and they were like, "Send us your best wraps, and you might get free chicken." So I was like, right, I love Nando's. If anyone says anything about Nando's, I want Nando's. So when Nando's turn around and be like, "Free chicken," I'm like, "Yeah, here's my wrap. I'm a fat white 23-year-old, but I'll try and rap." So anyway, sent them this rap, and I was like, "Yeah, okay, that's quite funny actually." And everyone was retweeting it, and
how many retweets did you get, do you reckon?
I got about 50. I got about 50 favourites and about 20 to 30 retweets.
That's crazy, man.
Right, and
Twitter famous.
I actually looked as well. I was that sad. I looked and I got the most out of everyone. Yet they gave other people free chicken, and I didn't get anything.
What?
I don't want to be Twitter famous. I want Nando's. That's what I want. I don't care about being famous on Twitter.
But again,
chicken.
Twitter famous is not what I talk about. It'd be internet famous. It's something that's quite rare and happens just to the randomest people. I suppose people work at it, but like it can happen anytime, anywhere. But what I want to talk about is going back to your cat. I don't have Instagram.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You don't have Instagram, I take it.
No.
Tom's got Instagram.
I've got 2 Instagram accounts.
And your fiance also has Instagram, does she not?
Yeah, she does, yeah.
So how many followers do you think you've got on Instagram?
On Instagram, I can't even check. I've got 190 maybe.
Cool, right. And then your fiance's got
about 130.
About the same, yeah. Less than you,
Less
obviously.
than me, obviously, but yeah.
And how many? This is what I'm getting at. This is why I love the internet. How many has your cat got?
1,400 and something. It's close to 1,500 followers.
Your cat's got more Instagram followers than like a person.
You know what? I'll just plug my cat's Instagram while I'm here. Get some more followers. So when you two get Instagram, you can follow him.
Okay, yeah.
So it's at.
It's empty. For those listeners at home without the benefit of visuals, I just fell off my chair. It's all right.
The Instagram is at Oreo, as in the biscuit, because he's a black and white cat. That was my idea.
Crazy.
And hilarious.
Is that his name?
Yeah, that's his name. The, as in the word the.
Mm-hmm.
Barbarian, as in the people that used to kill people in the olden times.
As in Conan the Barbarian.
As in Conan the Barbarian. Yeah? No.
Different.
So, yeah, at Oreo the Barbarian. And you can go see how many followers he's actually got.
So you look at that, you see publicity there. That's what that is. What you're eating. Tell the listeners at home what you're eating.
Dairy milk with Chips Ahoy.
Here's a question. Galaxy, as in like,
Yeah.
or dairy milk?
Depends.
Good question. I
Don't
don't know. I think Galaxy's smoother, isn't it?
Yeah, but it can be quite sickly.
But then dairy milk isn't sickly until you've stopped eating it, and then you go, wow, I've eaten too much.
Yeah, and you get a bit. Like, I'm gonna go with dairy milk, I think. And I love like catnip, dairy milk caramel.
Catnip?
No, I don't love catnip. I love
You'd
like a
like
cat
my
loves catnip. I love dairy milk caramel. That's where it's at.
That is my favourite one, probably, out of all of them. I must say, his chocolate is amazing. Like, to the point where I don't even want to talk anymore.
So while Tom's chewing that, me and Matt are gonna go off on a tangent. A bit ago, me and Matt were talking about something. So we were speaking to my mother, bless her, and she was talking about programs she used to watch when she was a kid, and one of which was the $6 Million Man.
Oh yeah.
And so we were discussing. They say like there's a sort of like they remade G.I. Joe, didn't they? They remade lots full of stuff.
Yeah.
The A-Team. They're remaking a lot of TV shows that my mum and her brother used to watch. And you know, she talked about her brother used to have like a $6 Million Man toy. And we were discussing if they remade the $6 Million Man now, it wouldn't be that impressive. Like, because $6 million, it'll be a lot of money. Well, more money than I've ever seen in my life. But if you take into account inflation,
Yeah.
like if you apply inflation to the $6 Million Man, it's not really that impressive.
It's like, I've got to get a job.
Yeah, the episode would be, I'm going to put my $6 million in an offshore high-interest bank account.
He's got political before me. Did you see that then? He went into offshore.
I don't like this.
But yeah. So the $6 Million Man would just be like, I don't know, what would he be? He'd have like a Meccano leg, wouldn't he? Like, wouldn't really have like that impressive.
Can't afford a real fake leg.
Yeah.
It'd be
Real
like
fake leg.
It'd be like 8 megabytes or something.
I think, like, I suppose
I can't even stop music. What is this?
It'd be like my old. I've still got like an iPod from like the 2000s, like really old, like 8 gigabyte iPod. Nano, I think it was.
Little.
Like the square
little
one.
Oh no, I didn't have the square one. I had the one before that, possibly the one after.
I've still got it.
The blue
Still
one.
use it.
Yeah, I've still got it.
You know, actually, I was tidying up my room the other day.
Crazy.
And yeah, that's it. No.
Well, I think we'll end that here.
We should just have Matt's Corner where he just says something like that. Right.
Well, I found the old memory cards for the very first PlayStation.
Oh,
Guess what size they are.
8 megabytes.
8.
1.
1 megabyte.
For the PlayStation 1?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
1 megabyte. 1 megabyte.
That's crazy.
I don't think I could store my lunch on 1 megabyte. I don't think.
I definitely couldn't. Have you seen in the news, it was a while ago now, woman with 3 boobs?
No, I haven't.
I saw something on Facebook about that.
Yeah. So apparently she went round God knows how many plastic surgeons to try and give her an extra boob. And there's pictures over the internet of her and everything. It's really not good. Now, have you seen Total Recall? You would have seen Total Recall.
Yeah.
Either the original or the remake. 3-breasted woman, yeah? That's...
All I can think of when I was in primary school. This is a bit of a dirty secret, I'm afraid.
Oh.
But I was really into hardcore pornography. No, right. I was really into Busted.
Yeah, so was I.
Yeah, like and the year 2000
Yeah.
is triple breasted women swim
Swam
around town.
totally naked.
And then but in the video of that song, they weren't totally naked. So sold out, Busted. You sold out.
Yeah.
You know, I know it sounds a bit weird, but it kind of reminds. Have you seen Paul, the film?
Love that film.
At the end of the film, Simon Pegg is. Do you know he's like the illustrator for the comic book he does, whatever. It's at the end of the credits. There's just a picture of Paul with 3 breasts getting onto the spaceship. At the end, you know who's in that?
I haven't seen
It
that.
reminded me of that.
What did we think of Paul, by the way?
Paul was good.
I thought it was quite good.
A
Yeah.
lot of people didn't like Paul.
It was a bit. I think it was a bit weird. I don't know why.
I think everyone expected it to be
Yeah.
kind of part of the whole Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz,
I
that kind of thing.
think once you make the distinction that it's not part of the Cornetto trilogy,
Yeah.
then it becomes easier to swallow.
Like a cornetto.
Like a Cornetto. Nice, cool buns. Once you realize it's not part of the trilogy, and I think you can forgive them. Like I thought it was all right. It wasn't as good as like Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz
no.
at the World's End, but it was all right. I watched it on the plane somewhere, I think, and it was easy watch. It's funny, lots of geek references, so I was quite satisfied.
Yeah. So, going back to the triple breast woman. Tangents everywhere.
I'm so sorry
No, it's fine. It's like
for my tangents. No, I like is Ross Noble. Ross Noble goes off on tangents. He's probably my favourite comedian.
Ross Noble is like a tangent master.
He is.
He's brilliant.
We saw him, not Ross Noble. Sorry, end of the
Yeah,
tangent.
it's all right. We're fine.
We went to see Ross Noble a couple years ago.
And it's the first time I laughed so much, not only in tears, but that it hurt. Like it hurt that I was laughing so much.
Do you know what? He's my favourite comedian. He's been my favourite comedian for about 6 years now. I've never seen him.
Amazing. No way!
Never.
Honestly, never
Right. Yeah, that's happening. That's happening.
seen him. Good.
But anyway, you go as you were.
So,
Tangerines are a fruit that I don't like.
what? Tangerines, right? What are they?
Is there any difference between that and an orange, or is it?
No.
I don't.
And a satsuma.
Yeah.
So I like oranges,
What is the difference?
but I wanted to interrupt Tom's story again for laughs.
My nan
Is it like?
used to give me a satsuma for Christmas.
Is it kind of like
That's
an
well,
orange?
That's well old fashioned. Yeah, it's like a
The-
small orange.
That just
Yeah,
didn't-
yeah.
Why don't they just call it a small orange?
I don't know, Tom.
Because satsumas are even smaller. So you got satsuma, tangerine, and orange. Why don't they just have stickers on them that said S, M, and L?
And don't get me started on Easy Peel. Easy Peel is not Easy Peel.
I don't eat fruit.
It's a
so-
false economy. Like I nearly swore again at my anger towards Easy Peel not being easy to peel.
What's this about?
So you can
I've slept through the last 10
from you can buy from supermarkets I will not name.
Okay.
That I
Let's go.
that you can buy Easy Peel oranges, right?
Bullshit.
And they're apparently easy to peel, but they're not. They're terrible.
How does this happen?
What is this sorcery? Burn
Why?
the witch.
What makes it easy to peel?
I don't know.
Do you know what'd be good? Is if they made them so they were easy peel and you literally held the top and just twisted the bottom. And then it fell off.
I prefer it if like you had it and it was like a Terry chocolate orange. You smashed it into the table, and all the segments like separated.
That'd be great.
Can you imagine at the counter of a supermarket? BAM! And then just orange juice everywhere. Oh, sorry, I thought it was Terry's.
Do you freeze chocolate?
No.
Oh my god, right?
Put it in like the fridge.
Is that a northern thing?
No, but it's not another thing.
I don't know.
I don't know. Where's mint chocolate? Is it in
Alright.
freezer?
Right, I know someone. She knows who she is. I won't name her, but
I
she
know who
knows.
she is.
You know, we all know who she
Really?
is, but we won't name her. We
Okay.
won't dignify her
All
with
right.
a name. But she puts chocolate in the fridge, and I'm sick and tired of it. What
You
is the
don't like
point?
chocolate in the fridge?
No.
Why?
Oh, no.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Chocolate says store in a cool, dry place.
No. Yeah. The fridge is a cool,
No,
dry place.
no. If it was supposed to be in the fridge, it would say keep refrigerated.
Yeah.
Not
that's-
cool. And fridges, not sure if you felt them, they're quite moist. They're quite wet. If you finger the fridge a bit, it would be quite moist.
Oh.
I think it's good in the fridge.
Yeah, no, I can't eat chocolate unless it's been in the fridge.
Why? If it's really melted,
Obviously,
or it's like...
it's more sickly.
Yeah.
Like, we've just been to the shop. I tactfully placed my chocolate underneath my cold beer.
You genius.
I know.
I can't believe I'm in the minority here. I can't believe I've been like outvoted.
Well, you like
Jeez.
cheese, so...
Fucking love. Which leads me on to my next question. We'll go back to three breasts in a minute. Fine. Is how do you... This is another thing about the woman who shall not be named. But how do you store cheese in your fridges?
I don't like cheese.
Well, you're a prick.
It depends. Depends. If it's grated cheese, all cheese now comes in a resealable bag.
Yeah.
So you just reseal it.
Let's say you reseal by breaks. My question is, do you cling film or do you kitchen foil?
None. Sandwich bag.
Sandwich bag. Touche.
Yeah.
I have a story. It's not a very good one.
Let me just put it. I will tell you what. I
Fine.
want to make a point.
Sorry, mate.
I want to make a point that
You can go for tangents.
cling film, right, and sandwich bags, they keep the air out, thus preserving the cheese.
Yeah.
Do not wrap it in kitchen foil.
No.
Does not preserve your cheese.
No.
Continue, Matthew.
I was on holiday.
Were you?
Yeah, with my family.
This is gonna be good. I can feel it.
And I was asked a question. Do you like cheese?
Mm.
And stupidly, I said yes.
Okay, yeah.
So my uncle went to the shop
Did.
and bought me. Do you know like
Cheese.
the one with the red thing? Is it Edam?
Edam, yeah.
He bought me like a massive.
Wheel.
I think it was like half a wheel or something, or whatever.
Johnny, just eat that with a spoon.
I'd be like, I'd just munch on it. I'd be like you with Easter eggs, man. I'd be like,
I took one bite and I hated it. And he made me sit there and eat the whole thing.
oh. That's not funny. That's just brutal. It's like,
He said, "You asked for it. You can eat it."
eat the cheese, man.
I think he was playing with
When
me.
when I first used
Playing
to
with
go
you.
round to...
Was this an uncle that like was a relative uncle, or like an uncle who was like, you know, just a
What?
man you used to know?
No, he's my relative.
How was he?
Yes.
Oh, creepy.
He thought he did me a favour by buying me some cheese because I said I liked it.
Just Tom. He's got his hand up like he wants to.
I think it's the only way I'm allowed to talk. I used to when me and April, no names, when me and my
Fiance, who won't be named,
who won't be
April.
named, April.
Hi, April.
when we were first going out, I'd travel up and her mum would make me tea,
Nice.
and sometimes it'd be stuff that I don't like.
What do you do in that situation?
Well, she knows. Her mum knows now. If she's cooking, she'll know not to give me one thing or another. She knows what I like more than April knows what I like.
Right, well, there's Tom's bedroom habits revealed in public.
Food, I meant food.
Get your mum, April. She knows what I like.
We're gonna have to cut that bit.
Rubbish. We're keeping it in. Carry on.
So, I used to go up there and I wouldn't say anything. I'd be like, "Yeah, this is nice. Thank you."
So what don't you like? What like?
What don't I like? Anything
What
green.
put you off? Was
Anything
it 69? Was it anything green? So like.
Well, not anything green. Cabbage, don't like. Can't stand cabbage. I like carrots. I'll tell you what I do like because that's a shorter list.
Okay, yeah.
I like carrots.
Yeah.
I like peas. I like lettuce.
I like those. Yeah.
Yeah, I like onion. I like spike.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I like green wine, like green things, like green jelly and green wine.
I've got a box of green things at
My
home.
favourite.
Like box full of green stuff. So yeah, that's
I'll open them like there's some green ones in there.
Matt's
in your unknown sweets.
Matt's
Yeah.
put into like his sweets. I think the main answer.
I believe them to be sports mixtures, but I don't really know why they're called that.
Why are they called sports?
Because they're in the shapes of different.
I get
sports.
that,
Oh, right.
but isn't it just like a wine gum?
No,
Are they not?
no,
I can't stand sweet corn.
What?
no.
I hate sweet
Neither
corn.
can I.
What?
I hate sweet corn.
What is wrong with you?
Do you hate it as much as I hate
Sweet
it?
corn makes you feel ill. Like,
Yes, I'm
The
not
one-
the only one.
The one on that wheel is a bit weird.
No,
The-
the, all of it. They
corn the carb.
Yeah, I don't like
little
that.
yellow cubes of evil.
I hate them, man. I think what did it was I had sweet corn once when I was very young, and I was sick that night, and I think my body like associates the sweet corn with being ill. So whenever I have,
that's what it is.
yeah. So whenever I have sweet corn, it makes me feel sick.
I'm
Like,
literally
that's
petrified.
thinking like the media. They do stuff like that.
It's
It
a-
must be that because that happened.
It's called taste aversion. I think that's what happened to me.
If you put sweet corn near me, I actually freak out. My eye starts twitching, and I get really like.
For Halloween, I'm going as a sweet
No,
corn.
no, don't do it because you'll just be throwing up everywhere, and I'll be sat in the corner going, no.
I'll be throwing up, you'll be crying, Matt will be going, I don't know what's going on. And then it'll be vomit and tears and confusion.
So should we go back to triple-breasted woman?
Then we're going to link it going, you know, Satsumas, they're quite squishy, like breasts.
What, about 10 hours ago
Yeah,
we were
well,
talking about
yeah,
oranges
I
and
got
stuff.
distracted.
All right, fair enough. So, yeah, anyway, she did it because she didn't like men looking at her and being attracted to her and everything else, right?
Another breast.
Yeah.
To stop people looking at
It
her.
worked. You kind of look at it. But, anyway, turns out, fake. It was like a weird prosthetic thing that she had. Like,
Of course it's fake, that'd be real, is it?
No.
It's not growing through another breast.
No, but what I mean is she didn't have plastic surgery. It was like a thing that she
Ah.
wore to make her look like she had another boob.
Really?
Yeah. Attention seeker. I think we should have Matt's Corner now.
Matt's Corner, yeah.
Matt's
Matt.
Corner.
Matt's Corner, tell us a story.
I don't know what to say.
Tell us a story about today. What did you do today?
Today, what did I do today? I woke up,
Did you?
right? I got a text from you,
You did.
and you said check Facebook.
I did.
So-
This is in the afternoon. This wasn't like in the morning. This is like 3 o'clock.
Well,
I've been at work for like
I,
6 hours.
yeah. So that I didn't really do much today, to be honest with you. But yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what happened yet, like this week. Apart from I had an operation in my eye.
Yeah, which is what will clarify the fact that we called Matt the one-eyed monster. Tom, my good friend Tom, called Matt the one-eyed monster while we were in the supermarket. Unbeknownst to him, he was calling Matt a penis, which I found hilarious. Well,
Which hurts my feelings.
which is why I called Matt the one-eyed monster.
Nice.
And I'd appreciate it if you change your Steam name to one-eyed monster. I've got something for Matt's Corner that you should share with the crew. A while ago, you told me a story about a theory you had whilst under the influence of a specific substance.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was in the ocean.
But actually, yeah, I think I remember this story.
Yeah, it was about clouds.
Yes.
Can you please reiterate this?
Right.
Because it makes my day.
Right. Basically, it was a normal day and I hadn't done anything. Right.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Can you kind of mime out what you hadn't done? All right, yeah.
I can't remember. Right. No.
Right.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Matt just masturbated with his hand. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
So I don't know. I think I might have a bit of a different view on the world than many other people.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not getting into that because it's a long and.
Yeah. So tell me about the clouds, man.
I'll tell you about the clouds. Yeah, basically, like when you walk around the street, you look at the buildings and stuff like that. You don't.
Look at eye level. Look at ground level.
You look at what's right in front of you,
Yeah.
but you don't notice the wider world.
Mhm.
And if you look at it, I think it looks quite beautiful.
I'm scared of the moon.
Well, we'll work on that, mate.
Tell us about the clouds.
So basically, I was.
You had a nice night.
I was eating some Viennese whirls, sat outside, and if I don't know what triggers it,
Yeah.
but
Phoenix Worlds, I imagine.
Yeah, those videos.
there's all man. Those, I think it might be some kind of like when it's a bit like not sunset, but when the sky's a bit orangey. I don't know if that is what does it or
Dusk,
not.
dawn.
Dawn and dusk.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
If you look at some of the clouds, they kind of look like islands in a way.
Mhm.
Certain clouds, not the big puffy sheep clouds. They're like
Yeah.
the ones that look like
Islands.
Yeah. Like a sandy beach, like a long sandy islandy thing. Looks like islands, and if you look at it like that, so you're looking in the distance, you can see the clouds in the sky.
Yeah. We are looking in the distance.
Those clouds are like that, and because of the way that the sky is and the colour of it, it looks like the sun's shining on the water. But it looks like it's like that. So it kind of, when you're looking at it like that, it feels like you're actually like looking downhill.
A change of perspective.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
So you kind of like the islands are there, but it's like you're in a plane, if you know what I mean. So if that is there,
I'm also scared of flying.
the sea would kind of be like that level. So
Right.
it's like you've got a big long downhill thing, and then they're at the bottom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I thought that was quite cool.
I think we
So
should
basically, the clouds are land, and the sky is.
It
sea.
looks like islands, yeah. It looks like islands, but only when you look, only certain.
Only when you've been eating Viennese
No,
worms.
we've been eating Venus
Yeah.
Worlds. Worlds?
No, actually,
Worlds?
no, because
No.
I think I noticed it when I was eating Vinny as well.
Yeah.
But you can still notice it.
Okay. Well, on that note,
Have a look.
Remember.
Have a look. When it's around about 6 o'clock,
6 o'clock.
tea time.
Tea time.
Tea
You,
time.
have a look outside.
When do you think the sun sets, man?
I have no idea, really.
It
But
changes depending on the season.
yeah, I don't know.
I think braids would suit you.
What would you mean?
Like, you know, like Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. Like braids.
On that note, I have been Johnny Gilbert. This has been
Matt.
and this has been
Tom.
and this
Thomas.
has been My Cat Sleeps in an Amazon Box. We hope you enjoyed it, and more to come hopefully. Good evening.
Bye.
Bye bye.